In January, a group of seminary students flew from New York City to Texas to learn about the Wall. The border between the United States and Mexico is 1,951 miles long. U.S. Customs and Border Protection reported that it had more than 580 miles of fence in place by the second week of January 2009. In 3 years, they've built 1/5 of the wall. The border fence is not one continuous structure. It is actually a grouping of short physical walls that stop and start, secured in place with a virtual fence.
Acompañados para el norte, con la ayuda de las estrellas, la humanidad.
Despite the price tag of building and maintaining the border fence, we know that it does not stop people from crossing the border. We also know that it makes the crossing more difficult and dangerous.
En el desierto, cuando el ojo se topa con la piel.
Driven by economic inequality and ignorance of the harsh environmental conditions, migrant people venture into the only intentional gap in the fence, the Sonoran Desert of Arizona. More than 2,000 men, women, and children have died in this desert trying to cross the border into the United States since 1998.
Voy a morir.
Most of the deaths occurred in the brutal heat of the summer months. Where is the justice for migrants? A wall is not immigration reform. It will not make the United States any safer. No changes in immigration policies will result in more deaths, more money wasted on a useless wall, and more injustice. In case that wasn't enough, let me tell you about the Real ID Act, which was passed in 2005. The broad language of the act allows the Homeland Security Secretary to waive any law that might slow construction of the wall, including those that would normally protect private landowners, indigenous peoples, and the environment. Secretary of Homeland Security Michael Chertoff used his unprecedented new power to waive in their entirety the Endangered Species Act, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, the National Environmental Policy Act, the Coastal Zone Management Act, the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, and the National Historic Preservation Act to extend triple fencing through the Tijuana River National Estuarine Research Reserve near San Diego. That's just one example. Finally, the Real ID Act further states that the Secretary's decisions are exempt from normal judicial review. The things our democracy doesn't know.
Voy a more.